What's up, y'all? It's Sean was here back again with another video. So I know my last video was a few weeks ago. Life is life, and shit has changed. Corporate America is very unpredictable. There's always new processes, new procedures, new policies you gotta figure out and follow. It's a whole bunch of shit. So I don't want to make up too much excuses in regards to why I haven't been putting out content. To be perfectly honest, I've been really introspective in regards to myself and what I'm thinking and how I be feeling. And a lot of these thoughts have all led to one place. And it's just me potentially realizing that, I don't know, what I'm going through may be even deeper than introversion. And let me explain. I feel like I definitely am an introvert, and I showcase a lot of the introvert characteristics and ways of life and how they move and how how introverts just go about their lives. I'm a really private person, stick to myself. I don't talk much. When I talk, it has weight and it has volume. I don't just talk to talk. You feel me? So I feel like that's what makes me an introvert. Plus, my experiences in my life wasn't easy growing up. And it caused me to just see people in a really different fashion. I don't know. I would say I haven't really met the best people in my life. I won't even hold you with that. I definitely come across some characters that, I don't know, man. They just fucking weird. And that has definitely caused me to look within myself and just see other people as potentially being the cause of my distress and the cause of my issues and shit like that. And over time, I just developed a certain disposition toward other people. And I've been using that disposition toward other people as a cloak to say that, oh, I got introversion, or I'm an introvert, and yada, 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 and all that shit. And I realized to myself that my disposition toward other people is deeper than introversion, you feel me? I can be the best husband and father to my family, but when it comes to other people, it's I gotta put in that extra effort just to fucking feel I'm not with somebody that I can't stand or be around or tolerate. And it's deep. It's real deep. I'll be in therapy, talking to my therapist, and I'm telling her too, yo, sometimes I just feel a sense of difference between me and other people. And then, she made me realize that, yo, what you're going through could potentially be deeper than introversion. It is what it is. It could really be deeper than that. And I'm starting to think it could definitely be deeper than that, for sure. I'm a private person, but I'm gonna put this out there anyway because it's leading into the direction that my channel potentially might be going forward. And it's the fact that, my son, my youngest son, he has autism. And, when you have a child that gets diagnosed with any kind of neurodivergence, it makes you wonder to yourself, yo, where this came from? These type of things are usually passed down. They get passed down and they're usually hereditary. So that would mean that either his mother or myself passed that down to him, or it passed down through our families to him. And I have an uncle that has autism too. So it's this potentially could be in my family, and maybe I passed it down to him. And, I've been doing my research on autism and everything that it encompasses and shit like that. And I am not the kind of person that wants to take on a title and then say, oh, I have this shit. And, I don't want to diagnose myself. So I definitely want to go and get a formal diagnosis. But at the end of the day, a lot of the symptoms and a lot of the, just characteristics of an autistic person, I can say that I do have a lot of the similar characteristics, especially in regards to just my interpersonal relationships. I am somebody that socialization doesn't come to me very easily. And I have a very, I don't want to say large hatred, but I have a very large difference when it comes to other people. You feel me? My experiences have just made me into what I've learned is called misanthropy. Whereas, I am a misanthrope. I could 100% say that I'm a misanthrope. And it makes me wonder to myself, am I a misanthrope, autistic person? Am I an introvert? Am I a combination of everything? It's at my age, you start to think about life differently, especially in regards to your children or, family, your characteristics. You just want to know, hey, who am I? What makes me tick? What makes me me? What makes me think the way I do and act the way I do? And I feel like I am trying to get down to the bottom of this shit, feel me? I don't want to go through my life and not know what this is, or not know what's going on with me, or feeling like I'm constantly just different than everybody else, and I don't know why. You feel me? Like, you know, in my life, I've definitely been considered different than everybody else. I feel like other people, they just know how to life properly, and sometimes for me, it don't come like that, especially when it comes to interpersonal relationships, like making friends, talking to people, having fun with other people. All these things are foreign to me, and there's few times that I tried to do it, it never really turned out well. Like, you know, at parties I was always awkward, and I don't know, I don't dance, so it was like, you know, why am I there? And I just didn't feel the need to be there. I didn't feel the need to be around people. I didn't feel the need to like socialize. I didn't feel the need to do none of that. And over the years, I just wondered to myself, like, is this normal? Is it normal to like feel like this? And I'm thinking, okay, you know, I'm an introvert, so this is what introversion is. But I don't know, these past few months, weeks, have made me just look within myself a little deeper. And, you know, I observe my son, and I observe the way he act and move and shit like that. And I'm like, a lot of the ways he act and move, my mother used to describe me being like this when I was younger. And I'm like, bro, this can't be a coincidence. This can't be, you know, a thing like that. But at the same time, it's like, even as an autistic child, like, he's very social, he's very loving and caring, and he doesn't exhibit all of the symptoms of autism. But at the end of the day, autism is a spectrum, so it's like, you know, you can't, what goes for you won't go for me, and vice versa. So I can't really say that, oh, because he's autistic, me and him are going to be exactly the same. But it's like, autism could be the root to where my introversion truly has come from, in regards to the fact that, yeah, I might have gone through my experiences in life, and I might have had to deal with some, what's this best word for me to say, unscrupulous people. But at the end of the day, it's like, there's something deeper than that. You feel me? Like, I don't want to use this word because it's so strong. But to say I hate people is not necessarily so far from the truth. People have caused me a lot of pain and misery in my life, and it's made me just feel like, yo, I gotta dip. I gotta stay away from y'all. Feel me? And it's like, this is not somebody that I want to be. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, life has made me this hard. Living in New York has made me this hard. Like, just being introduced to the wrong people has made me this hard. Like, living the life I had to live and the experiences I had to live at such a young age, it's made me this tough and put this tough exterior on me. And it's like, every single time I have a bad interaction with somebody, it just reinforces the way I feel about the people. And yeah, like, I could just say 100% I'm a full-on misanthrope. 100%. I don't necessarily like the way other people act, or how they think, or how they move. It's like, some people just don't get their impact in regards to like how they can affect other people's lives. But again, like, back to the beginning of the video, I just feel like, you feel me, like, my introversion is probably just the starting point to the reason why I act and move the way I do. And I might just be autistic, you feel me? Like, I'm doing a lot of research on it. I'm looking in my family tree. I'm still observing my own son and my child. And I definitely 100% want to get tested and get evaluated myself for it, because I feel like it would answer a lot of questions in my life, and a lot of the questions that I had period growing up. Like, why am I not like the other kids? Why I can't socialize like them? Why don't I care about some of the things that they care about? Why do I don't care? Why do I not care about socializing? Why is it that most of the friends that I made basically friended me? Like, as in, they saw me, thought I was a cool person, and then they said, oh, now we're friends. That's how I made friends. Like, I didn't make friends by going up to people and talking to them and we just had shared images. No, I was a quiet person. They came to me, saw that my energy was cool, and said, you know what, we should probably hang out. And I didn't necessarily say yes or no. I just ended up being around these people more and more, and then basically considering them as friends and vice versa over a period of time. That's how I made almost every single friendship I've ever had. There's somebody who came to me, thought my energy was cool, and then we basically started hanging out more and more and more. But it's kind of like, yo, like, asking me to be proactive and going out and making a friend is like, I don't know, that's rocket science to me. It don't make sense to me. Sometimes I be like thinking about, like, yo, I'm in a relationship and I've been in a relationship for mad long. Like, how did I do that? You feel me? Like, it's shit like that that makes me sometimes wonder to myself, like, yo, maybe like all the cards just was set up for you and I got lucky, or, you know, maybe like whatever I have isn't that serious. Like, it's just so many questions, you feel me? But to make a long story short, I just feel like introversion isn't it in regards to how I feel. and it's going to change the direction of the channel and how I just see things and how I talk about things and how I view things. Like, I've been losing a little bit of faith in YouTube, no funny shit, because I just feel like, you know, talking about my introversion is not the end all be all, and it's not necessarily an important topic. But I want to branch off of this and just be more introspective of myself and use myself as an example for people out there who may not understand why they do shit the way they do, but give you some type of motivation to go out and find as to why the hell you move the way you move or how you act the way you act. Feel me? So yeah, I just feel like the reason why I am the way I am isn't just introversion. It's probably deeper than that. And I want to take that journey and figure out what exactly is the deeper point. You feel me? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I do want this channel to be a channel that I use more so as like a diary. Like, I ain't gonna tell y'all every single thing on my mind. Like, you feel me? I'm not finna do that. But at the end of the day, like, I just want this channel to be a channel where people can see me as authentic as possible. Because at the end of the day, like, in real life, I don't talk this much. So this might be the most anybody ever hear me speak out of my mouth, period. And, you know, just give other people out there who might be similar to me some type of understanding that you're not alone. And, you know, we all figuring ourselves out every single day, every day. Like, I don't know. I don't trust people who say they know themselves 100% and they just 100% confident in who they are. Because who they are today could be somebody completely different from who they are tomorrow. And it's like, you got to find out who the core person is. And that's the journey I'm on now, is to find out the core person of who the fuck I am and why I do the shit I do and shit like that. You feel me? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video up to this point, and I appreciate you going on this journey with me. And yeah, let's figure this shit out together. Feel me? Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you.